relationship women have with the land is very different to the way that men have a relationship. If you center the fact that the care of Mother Nature is very much centered in women's indigenous knowledge. And part of that significance of gathering here is to share the deep, rich indigenous knowledge that is historical.
We welcome you, sisters, to Africa. Southeast Asia, compañeras de Meso, the Southern African delegation.
There's a shared history of colonization, and colonization from different actors, but primarily actors from the global north. There's a common thread across regions, particularly using religion, language, and education to penetrate into communities, to divide and conquer.
Pues trajeron violencia, dominación, imposición religiosa, enfermedades, reproducción de un sistema político, se impuso un sistema político ilegal, una lengua, se saquearon o destruyeron las formas de entender el tiempo, el mundo, impusieron vergüenza, se llevaron la fuerza de trabajo, los conocimientos, la naturaleza, las formas de hablar y de interpretar también la realidad. Se impuso la idea del imperialismo también, la colonia.
Le damos las gracias al color norte por el viento, por refrescarnos.
Creemos que las mujeres están en el centro de las luchas y traen mucha experiencia de todas las regiones con ellas. Todas las compañeras, y al igual que en JASS, estamos de alguna forma luchando por la vida, por la red de la vida.
So in terms of power, we've realized that a lot of power lies with our governments. And they are the ones who then issue out concessions and give permission to mining companies who come through to do extraction in our communities. And a visible component of power are the banks, who then finance these ventures. We also have within that political parties that also give power via governments and via protection rights within communities. We realize that there are chiefs, which are traditional authorities, who then support and back up the actions of governments and of these corporations.
For JASS specifically, power is at the heart of our analysis, and that, by extension, is because we are firmly rooted in a feminist, intersectional, majority world frame. And for us, it's women and non-binary people who are often at the front line, right, of the violence that comes with oppression. One cannot not think about the centrality of power when you are positioned in that kind of way in order to better be able to develop strategies for action.
For me, from all the different stories from the participants, we are continuing our fight for the defense of our land, life, and resources and honor, despite the continuing attacks that we are experiencing, despite the human rights violations, deaths of our comrades, and the fabricated charges against us, branding us as terrorists or anti-government, but we are still here, strong and standing up to fight as women indigenous defenders.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Here we're centering peoples. One part of it is to hear about the struggles that they are waging in their own lands, communities, across the 3 different regions where JASS works deeply. And secondly is to learn about the strategies they have employed to survive, to resist, and to rethink strategies for this contemporary time.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Our bodies, our bodies, intertwined, Amanda,
Mordecai. Existimos porque resistimos.
Libertad.
Abante, babae, palaban, militante.
Amanda.